Hey guys, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can deploy your React application on GitHub pages. This is basically for static web pages. Say you have like something like your portfolio and you want to host it on a free hosting. So if you don't have something like database, so then you can deploy it on GitHub pages, and it's a free storage, and you can deploy as many websites as you want. But there are like few limitations for that, like it cannot have data, so it has to be static website. So in this video I'm gonna show you, I have created a my portfolio in React. So I have it here. This is my project, and I'm gonna deploy it to GitHub pages. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to go to the React documentation, that how to deploy this application. So I have it open here. I will share this link in the video description. So what it says that first of all, you have to add a home page element inside your package.json, and it should point to your username. Say this is I have my GitHub here, and this is my username, Zishan Mehdi. So if I want to deploy on my GitHub pages, I have to put here zishanmehdi.github.io. And then there is another thing, you can deploy one of your portfolio to the main your username, like zishanmehdi.github.io. But if you want to deploy more, you cannot deploy multiple on the same, so you have to change the like zishanmehdi .github.io slash whatever the name of your project is. So in this video I'm going to show you how you can deploy on your main username. So I don't have anything on my username, so I will deploy this portfolio on my username. So for that, what you have to do is, but I will also explain that if you are not deploying to the main username, what changes you have to make. Okay, so first, if I go to my package.json here, I have set it up like this, zishanmehdi.github.io. So in case you wanted, you already have a website on your main username, then what you have to do is you can just put whatever name you want, like portfolio after it. So you can do it like this, but I don't have anything on my main username, so I can keep it like this. Then you have to give the name of your project. It could be anything. It does not have to do it. It is not related to GitHub, so you can keep it anything you want. And then the next thing is, it also says the same thing, that for the home, for a GitHub user page, you can have it like this. So this is what I'm doing right now. The second step is that it uses a package called GH pages, so GitHub pages. So you have to install it and add into your project. So you can do it by npm install dash dash save GitHub pages, and you can do it alternatively via yarn. So once you do it, then you have to add these two lines inside your scripts. So I already added GH pages. Let me show you where it is. So here it is. So I installed it and it is already in my node modules. If I show you from here, oh, I have to scroll down. Okay, it should be here somewhere. Here you can see it. Okay, so I have already installed it. You can do it via those commands, and once you are done with that, then what you have to do is uh, you have to add these two lines inside your script stack. So let me show you where I did add. So here is the pre-deploy line. What this actually does is, for example, you have your whole React application inside this src folder. So it converts this source code into a static website, and it builds that this whole source code. So it compiles and builds it, and creates a new folder called build, and adds everything over here. So I have this folder already because I built it before, but I will do it again to show you how it works. So for pre-deploy, you can add this line, and then for deployment, you can add this line. Like if you are deploying to the like something like slash portfolio or slash abcd, whatever it is, then you have to add this line. But in my case, because I am deploying to the main like username instead of the pages, so I have to do this little tweak, that I have to give the branch name. So I want to take it from the master branch and deploy over, and then build it from the master branch. So I have to change this line a little bit, that build from my master branch and then do it. Okay, after adding these lines, now we just have to run this. So what this command does is npm run deploy. It runs this script. So this script internally runs the build script, which is this one, pre-deploy. So it runs this one, npm run build. So it first of all builds the whole project, then it deploys. So you don't have to run this command yourself. It automatically does that for you. So now that we are done with the configuration of our project, now we have to connect it to a GitHub repository. So here is the important thing that comes into play. You have to create a new repository with the same username. So my username is Zishan Mehdi. So the repository would be zishanmehdi.github.io. So it should be like this, okay? And then it has to be the public, and then you can just create this repository. After creating this, you have to initialize your project with the repository and link it with it. So I'm going to do that. I have to open the terminal here, and what I can do is, first of all, I will initialize the get init, and then the next command is git add readme. That is not important for me. I will not add readme. Then I have to add this commit. No, before that I want to add all files to this git. So for that I have to do is git add space dot. So this adds all of the files in the directory to this like get. So next what I have to do is git branch minus m main. So by default it has the main branch. So we configured it for master branch, so we can change it to main. So it's not a problem. Or we can change this to master. So I'm gonna run all of these commands. So first of all, it is going to shift this repository to main branch, and then it is going to add remote origin, and then it is going to push all the changes to main branch. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, the branch set up to track from origin, everything up to date. Okay, so remote origin already exists. Okay, so what I have to do is, I think I have to change the remote origin. I'm gonna look for it, changing remote origin git. Okay, so you might not have this error because you don't have the origin already set. So I had it set for another repo, so I have to do this. And now my origin is changed, and I'm gonna do these same commands again. Okay, I'm gonna push it, git push minus u origin main. Yeah, now it is pushing my data, so I have to make a little change here. I'm gonna change it to main. So it depends for you that if you want it to be on main, you can change it as well. So what I will do is, now I have to build this project and deploy it so I can safely run this git run deploy. So npm run deploy, because npm is node package manager. So we are running this script called deploy. So here is that script. So it actually internally runs this script for us. So it will create a build folder. Okay, so I have a problem here, and image.webp is not found. Let me check that. So I have to check this issue in profile.js. Where is image.webp? image for, okay, so it was probably installment. Let me check the source images. Do I have something like im.webp is there? So why it is im.webp? Okay, so the file is already there. I think I misrenamed it or something like that. Maybe the extension wasn't correct. So now that we have that issue fixed, let me rerun it again and see if we can build it. So you might have this build errors, so you have to fix all of the build errors before creating the production build. So this production build is like a very optimized form of your source code, so you should build it definitely. And now that we have completed the build process, you can see it has reduced the file sizes by quite a margin. So it's always better to build the application before deploying it. So now that it says it is published, we have to check it. Okay, so we have to go to this URL. Maybe we can refresh it and see if we can see the, yeah, we can see it. First it is here, but next thing what we have to do is environments, or go to environments here, and we have the GitHub pages, or check if it is deployed. Yeah, it should be deployed here. Your site is already published at this thing, so we have to check it if it is there. Okay, it is here, but something went wrong here. I don't know. Shalom. Oh, now it is building up. So it was quite a shock for me that had like something like that. Okay, so now we have our website setting set up here. So this is my portfolio. You can visit it if you like it. Yeah, so it would be nice if you okay, so this is how you can deploy your like React application to GitHub pages. If you want to deploy your React application to something like another URL, something like Portfolio or something, I have it another version of this website running on Portfolio. So for that, what you have to do is you just have to create repository with any name. It should be the name of the URL that you want. Like say here I have this portfolio repository, and the settings for this are, let me show you the settings so that you are aware of it. So what I will do is I will open the recent projects. I have that project here. Okay, so I'm gonna open it and show you the settings for that. So here is that, and first setting is that here it has to be something like this slash portfolio, and then whatever name you want here, and then here the important part is this deploy gh pages minus db. That's all. You don't have to give the branch name or whatever here. And the next important thing is that you should create a branch named gh pages, and your code should be on gh pages. Okay, your code should be here. Like you have to do is switch to gh pages branch, and then you can deploy it. And once you deploy, deploying is the similar thing, just where I created the main branch, while adding it to git repository, you have to create a new branch called gh pages and add your code there, and just then do the npm run deploy. It will deploy your application. So that's it for this video tutorial. If you need any help, if you are looking for, if you want me to make video on something else, please let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer your questions as well as help you with your projects. Thank you very much. Have a good day.